Adrian Dominguez, left field. It's going to be a tough play, but another spectacular catch made in left field by Zach Stroh. A diving catch to his left in the first inning, a diving catch to his right in the fourth. This is a guy who's playing pretty much every day recently and keeping up numbers like that in the Northwoods League as Penso has thrown out another. Hot Tots fans are really liking this new catcher from UC Irvine, Blake Penso. He's thrown out 2 today. Out of the offensive game plan last night, or just how it shook out against Rochester, as that is a long drive to center field. Shields will hit the fence. It is over the fence, that being a fly ball from Ethan Thomas. Welcome back to Northwoods League Baseball on the Northwoods League Sports Network, viewers. It's 1-0 Bismarck, as Ethan Thomas starts the scoring tonight. That is down for a hit and an RBI for Adam Haber. 3 hits today for the leadoff batter in the order. And that brings in a run, and the Big Sticks go back up by 2. Esker to left field. It keeps on going, and it is gone. Solo home run for Xavier Esker. It's a 1-run ball game once again. Two runs for the Hot Tots. They've both been on solo home runs to left field. First, Blake Penso in the 4th. Now Xavier Esker in the 8th. Be engaged with the pitcher. Going to left field. In the corner, it is a fair ball. Dempsey's around third. He's going to score. Still in the corner. Here comes Penso. He's down the line and sliding in safely. Your Hot Tots are in the lead. Jack Matashak, a 2 RBI double in the 8th. And now Sinise. Drive to left field. Potestio will rob another one. A second home run robbery of the inning for Anthony Potestio. He saves the day once again, taking away a grand slam for the Wilmer Stingers. On their roster right now, and Spanier laces a line drive to left field, right on the foul line. It's fair. That will easily score Aiden Byrne. They're going to wave around Lopez as well. The relay home. That is going to not get him. Oh, Lopez is safe. Oh, it's because the ball was not in the glove of Mateo Serna. And that throw was ahead of the slide for Lopez. However, the ball not staying in the glove. Holthouse at third, Esker at second, Graybeck at first. Jonas Shields ground ball to second base. This will give Wilmer just what they wanted, but no, he didn't field it. It's into center field. 2-run score. The Berserkers have the lead on an error made by Wilmer's second baseman, Jack Spanier. Saying that was a double play right there for him to get out of the jam, but the Stingers can't do it. They commit their first error of the game, and it scores 2 runs for Minot. They lead 7-6. Very high bounce to Backham. Glove flip to Keanu, the throw to first. How about a double play? Backham to Jacobs, Guichard to Dominguez. 4-6-3 equals 2 outs for the Minot Hot Tots. Gets a swing and miss. That'll work as well. Called strike 2. Back pick to first base, and that's how this game is going to end. Lucas Pringle have a day behind the plate. He throws out 2 runners on the bases and then back picks Maximus Martin for the final out of the game. The Hot Tots win the ball game. Your final score for the final time, Minot 6, Wilmer 3. Won a game from start to finish. The Hot Tots pitching does the trick. Jacob Runkle with 5 innings of the start. He allowed 2 runs, and Archer Stankowski, hats off for a 12-out save. Finishes it for the Hot Tots tonight. The Tots are hot and snap a 3-game losing streak. For our great crew, it's been here since before 6 a.m. this morning, putting on this broadcast of the Northwoods League Sports Network. I'm Owen Patterson saying have a good night, everybody. Bluey's back, folks. So is Bingo somewhere, the orange dog. It is another version, I guess, of the Kids TV Takeover night. It went so well that Bluey just got on a plane right back to Minot from Australia. He has returned to Corbett Field. There's Bingo. Can't wait for the mascot race later on. Had a lot of fun calling that the other day. Bluey, the defending champion. 0-1 pitch to Carter Vrabel. Long fly ball to center field, but Peyton Becker got a lot of range out there in the vast center field of Corbett Field, and talked to a couple center fielders throughout the season about playing in that part of the park, which is so just crazy deep here at Corbett Field. The corners are 316 to each foul pole, and then you got 410, and the bench just never seems to end out there in center field or come to meet. Ball no strikes from Patrick Morris to Ty Rumsey. This is the bottom of the order for the Moondogs. Rumsey hits this one into the sky. It's going to stay on the infield turf. Esker walking over will make the catch. Infielders hardly practice pop flies, but you got to be able to read them. Esker right underneath it. Marcus Galvin hitting with 2 outs in the third inning for Mankato. He'll take strike one from Morris. See Galvin's numbers this year, 244 average, 6 RBIs from Grand Canyon University, Division I. You got Patrick Morris from Western Kentucky, another D1 player on the mound. Ground ball for Esker. Oh, that one just ate him up. A short hop that took a very big bounce off of the turf as Esker was going to his glove side. Was trying to play that short bounce, but it went a little bit higher than he was expecting, and an error on Esker will put Galvin on first base. What's up, Louie? You might have to get out of the way. I can't really see the game right now. Thank you. Strike one to Matthew Fleischacker. Foul ball for strike two. Fleischacker walked in the first inning and stole second, but was left there in scoring position. Mankato's had a base runner in each inning. But similarly to yesterday, it just hasn't been a large volume of base runners. To the backstop, that'll be ball one. Takes a nice bounce back to Doshan, but Galvin is going to be safe. Wild pitch there, just gets away from Morris and Doshan. One strike and 1 out away from ending the third. Just off the plate and a little bit high as well to Fleischacker. Minnesota State University Maverick. One of 2 in the lineup today, the other one in the hole. That's Zach Stroh. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout by Morris. His 3rd strikeout of the day over 3 innings of shutout baseball for the Western Kentucky Hilltopper. We've got more Northwoods League baseball coming up next on the Northwoods League Sports Network. Oh, that's a nice spot to take in Northwoods League baseball. Right out in center field. You know, so many great stories of small town ballparks, and there's one down in South Dakota. You park your car right behind a 3-foot high outfield fence and hope a home run doesn't hit your windshield. Tyndall, South Dakota. 0-1 to Jaden Jordahl. Zach Sohosky on the mound. And obviously, with the Olympics wrapping up tomorrow, everybody in the spirit of international sporting competitions. And Sohosky got a pretty cool story. He competes for Team GB, Great Britain's U23 baseball team at the most recent European Championships. He was a pitcher for Great Britain. They won the tournament outright. And maybe, just maybe, Great Britain, with their success in the World Baseball Classic, could call up Sohosky should they qualify for LA 2028. Jordahl pop up to short right field, and calling off Fleischacker is Jake McGee for out number 1. Are you a baseball or softball coach? One-way coach-to-catcher communication is brand new to the game, and the Northwoods League has proudly partnered with the Headset app to be their preferred coach-to-catcher communication solution. Try it out with your team today using hardware you already own. Download the Headset app from your app store and try it free for 5 days. That's the Headset app. First pitch strike to Griffin Doshan, a first Northwoods League at-bat for Doshan today, but don't fear, he is a two-way player at St. Cloud Tech, same school as where Sam Holthouse was just at. See what Doshan's got here against Sohosky. Behind, though, 0-2. And we'll watch ball 1. Nice eye there from Doshan. Sohosky pitching from the full with 1 out in the 3rd inning. That will be a strikeout for Mankato's starting pitcher. Just his first of the game. 1 strikeout the first time through the order. But, of course, the number everybody cares about, 0 runs for Sohosky and just 1 base runner. Peyton Becker only saw 1 pitch in the first inning. He hit it on the ground to Fleischacker at second. It was out number 1 of the game. Becker yesterday had his first hitless performance of the season in his 11th game, dropping the average down to 340. Still a really good number for Becker, who has played just 2 weeks of Northwoods League baseball this season. 2-0 swinging and hitting it foul is the Central Methodist Eagle, Peyton Becker. Hometown of Merrill, Wisconsin. Sohosky does miss the zone, and Becker is on base with a walk. Once again, the base runner for the Hot Tots comes with 2 outs in the inning. So it's going to take a rally here to put Minot in front and get on the board first. You got to have confidence in this part of the order that has really been the biggest offensive producers here in the month of August. Potestio, Esker, and Dominguez. So Hosky finds the zone there, and he is ahead of Anthony Potestio in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. The Team GB representative on the mound. Runner goes. Potestio, did he hold up the swing? I guess we'll check that later. They say he did. It's taken for ball one, and Peyton Becker will snatch his 4th stolen base of the season. 9th all time in a Minot Hot Tots jersey. Hit foul by Potestio. Now, Peyton Becker at second base, he's not really getting a very large lead off of the base, but he's getting a really interesting lead. He's going very far back. So the reason for that is you kind of just attack third base. You sprint to third base, and it's easier to round to come home if Potestio gets this to the outfield instead of a straight line on the baseline to third. Potestio won't put the ball in play. That's a strikeout. Second of the inning for Sohosky. 0-0 still on the Northwoods League Sports Network.